Core Web Vitals are a way for Google to measure the usability of your website. And they're very, very annoying acronyms. We'll just put it that way, including the largest contentful paint, first input delay, and cumulative layout shift. Clear as mud, right? Very, very clear what these things mean. So the first one is all about loading. And the largest contentful paint is the time it takes for the main content on your website to load. So this is all about speed, right? It's all about how fast does your website load for the user, and needs to be, in order to be good, your pages need to load with under 2.5 seconds. Anywhere between 2.5 and 4 is kind of needing improvement, and then anything above that is poor. The second one is interactivity, which is measured through the first input delay. And this is the time that it takes for your website to be interactive. So a little bit different than the main content loading. How soon can your website be interactive? How soon can you click on a navigation? Can you do something on the website? And that has to be very, very fast, as you can see here. So that is kind of that interactivity. How soon can you interact with the website? The third one, which is probably the most confusing, is all about visual stability. And the best way to really describe this is, if you think about going to a website, I like to think about recipe websites because they're probably the most intrusive and the most unstable when you go to them. You go to a recipe website and you're trying to read the recipe, and there's an ad popping up, and there's this coming up, and there's this, and then this is happening. And all of these things are changing the stability of the visuals. So basically, what this measures is the amount of unexpected sort of layout shift, how the layout is changing on your page. So it's kind of an odd thing, and Google has come up with a way in order to actually measure that. And so it's basically how intrusive is all of that other stuff you have on your website. A lot of websites won't have too many issues here if it's a pretty straightforward, you're not showing ads, things like that. But if you have a lot of functionality and a lot of pop-ups and things along those lines, this is something you'll want to take a look at. So those are the core web vitals, and all of these are going to be incorporated in the ranking algorithm as of now.